My name is Charles Elwood. I'm half Thai, and I've lived in West Michigan for 12 years.
From throat cancer patients to people with cerebral palsy, by using AI technology, Charles helps them communicate and reintegrate into society.
Well, I was in the automotive world, and I was working on satellite radio, and we were taking data in cars and sending it back to headquarters, and they would analyze it and then send it back over satellite into the vehicle. And about 5 years ago, I started my own business, and I was doing data analytics in Power BI. And then AI came along about 3 years ago and just fell in love and wanted to do it every day, all day.
Charles's journey to this point has been a 40-year search for identity, moving from country to country due to his father's work in the oil industry. It wasn't until he settled in West Michigan and connected with the West Michigan Asian American Association that he truly felt at home.
Traveling around the world, being biracial, you kind of crave that reinventing and re-identifying. But once I moved here, what was really interesting was joining West Michigan Asian American Association. I met many people like you, Bing, Claire, that had children that were just like me, having lived in between worlds. That's when I was like, I can stay here because there's people that look and feel the same as I do.
This year has been a standout for Charles. He was awarded the Microsoft AI MVP and recognized as a LinkedIn top voice. He's also showcased an award-winning AI art piece at Art Prize and took the stage at TEDx.
One trip I want to highlight is going to Thailand, and it was Vietnam. And I remember Bing Goy asked me, he's like, Charles, can I go with you? And I couldn't believe it, right? That's another moment when I realized, the support here in our Asian community is huge.
Charles also played a pivotal role in the recent Asian International Leadership Summit, engaging with a large, enthusiastic crowd and seeing a strong turnout from the community.
This work to give people a voice it just fills me with purpose, and it also, I have 3 boys, so I want to build a legacy, a better future for them. So I work very, very hard to model community service for them, and hope this, rubs off on them and build a better future for everybody.
I'm Eileen Antonio, and you can call me Ai. I've been in West Michigan for 12 years. I had to think about it. And I'm Filipino.
As the Associate Program Director for the Neurology Residency Program at Trinity Health, Ai has gone beyond traditional medical training. She's teaching future doctors to be holistic healers through her Resiliency and Humanism program. It's a 5-step curriculum focused on relationship building and communication, wellness, purpose.
And then the last 2 parts are what I think my residents' favorite, and we call it, my nickname for them is adulting. So those 2 would be finance, from personal finance, because doctors are the worst business people around, even personal finance. And then the last part would be transitioning to practice.
Ai's journey wasn't easy. After years of training, 18 months into practice, juggling motherhood and battling breast cancer, she found herself burnt out. But then she discovered her true calling.
There was a call to go to Washington, D.C., and it was called Neurology on the Hill. So we go and speak to the legislators, to our senators, to our congressmen, and talk about these issues, share the stories, these stories that are frustrating our patients, frustrating our doctors. And ever since I've been doing this, I've seen the changes in the landscape of healthcare. And so I thought to myself, I'm going to teach this.
Ai's work doesn't stop in the classroom. Through partnerships with local organizations, she's bringing health education to West Michigan's most vulnerable communities.
We've actually come up with 2 projects. So the sleep and the stroke education projects that with funding from the American Academy of Neurology as well as with St. Mary's Foundation of Trinity Health, went into the communities, brought my residents with me.
She's not just advocating for health, but for unity in the AAPI community, encouraging everyone to connect and support each other and stay in West Michigan.
There is a lot of really influential people here. Stakeholders are, again, they love living in West Michigan, but it doesn't mean that they are constrained by where we are. And it is amazing how far the reach is.